Hey guys, it's me Dawson from Decoders. So in this presentation, I'll be talking about stress. So it is not that load that breaks you down; it's the way you carry it. And a huge shout out to Ananya, Dikshita, Sushmita, and Suraksha for allowing me to use this PPT. So let's begin. So first, the agenda is first introduction. So nowadays, stress is a common problem in the modern life. Stress is a basic thing of everyday life, and there is no way to escape. Stress defines when the body did not give any specific reaction. Psychologists describe stress as a tension experienced by the individual over a period of time which spoils the aptitude of the singular to accomplish this part. Stress is able to create bodily or mental indications, and stress can be engendered by pressure and also problem in work environment and individual lifestyle. So stress is a common problem nowadays. It's a global issue with students and all those stuff with studies, and even with this new digital era, that is online classes also, we can see students are getting stressed up. So the causes of stress are as follows. It can be caused by the pressure and problem at the work location or at individual lifestyle. So sometimes what happens is the work environment only may be such where it causes stress. So working condition may also create stress. So harassment is another workplace is a stressor increasing importance. So we can see there is harassment in some places, workplace where there is work abuse where they pay less and they extract more work. So you can see work abuse there. So don't compare yourself to others. There is no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. So don't compare yourself to others, and do not create that kind of stuff. So always be on the positive side. So is stress good or bad? So this is kind of a debatable. So most people confuse whether stress is good or bad. Actually, it's not that stress is good or bad. It's actually both. Stress is not bad at all. When a stress is handled effectively, it provides the motivation at which encourages people to overcome the obstacles, which separates the people from goals and hopes. Stress can be helpful and pleasurable because stress can make people progress faster. Some stress is necessary because sometimes without stress, people most likely slack off and waste times. Stress can help to mentally alert and stable. Stress can also lead to satisfaction of accomplishment. So what happens is stress is good in a certain manner. Like without stress, if you are careless, carelessness is also not good. So if you are not having stress, that means you will become quite lazy. And at the same time, if you are having too much stress, it can cause burden, and it can cause to health issues also. So in my eyes, stress is good for a certain extent to help this thing to keep us energetic and to keep us focused on a particular point. Everyone has a differences to tolerate pressure. Some people have high tolerance, but some people have low tolerance. When the stress becomes a problem is may inadequate or inappropriate response. When a stressor is too long prolonged, that is, it exhausts an individual's capacity to respond, will become a problem. So that is the problem right nowadays. Sometimes some people will have high tolerance, some people will have low tolerance. So it's like the mentality is such. So when a stressor is due or prolonged, it exhausts an individual capacity to respond, will become a problem. So sometimes what happens is there's too much stress, a person may not be able to give reply, or it may be a big burden only. So stress can be bad also at some time. So positive uses of stress are as follows. The effective effect of pressure is not continuously bad. Pressure actually improves the productivity, and it can also help in developing create ideas. All people need to be able to recognize the sign of stress themselves and others. Positive use of stress in an individual is stress can be motivator. Stress can motivate people to work on it and complete. Stress can also help people to put in out very best effort. Sometimes without stress, people's lives would be so boring. Stress will help us to get things done. Without stress, everybody would live dull and boring lives. So what happens is if stress is not there, people will become careless, and that carelessness only will be the reason. So stress may force people to create something new and also think best of the best. Stress can also become people's life alert. Stress can keep us on our toes. It can help us to be alert and ready at all the times. So alertness is very much important at a workplace and home and life itself. So we need to be alert to know what happens around you. Positive use of stress for organization may increase productivity. Stress improves organization productivity and also helps in developing. So if there is stress, then people will start working, and then the environment will be such that people will be able to work under load. So stress may also help organization to make good decisions and strategy. Meanwhile, stress can also help organization to gain more market share and increasing profits. So dealing with stress is as follows. Stress helps to learn to keep a balance with the body and a mind. Need to take relax when faced high stress level. Take vacation when best take vacation is the best way to reduce the stress. Another way to reduce stress is to be tolerant. So thank you guys, and a huge shout out to all the people who had mentioned in the beginning. And as usual, guys, like, share, like, dislike, share, subscribe. But one thing I would like to say is never stop learning. Thank you very much, guys.